with the Hinterland Music Festival. Huge news this week. Of course, that's looking to warmer times coming up this summer. And one of the favorite times of Chad Taylor is he's always talking about the great local music showcase. So that's down the road. But we were just talking with you during the break that you're pretty excited about that festival coming up.
I am. And actually, I want to go ahead and just lead with that because it came out yesterday. This is the new news. Hinterland made its announcement of its lineup. And the one thing I like that Sam does, I understand why 8035 tends to release their headliners to sell tickets, and then they kind of tease out the rest of the lineup. Sam just dumps everything in your lap at once.
He's like, here you go.
This is it.
Yeah, so
get ready for it.
We have a full lineup announcement for Hinterland Music Festival already out. Your headliners are Jason Isbell, Hozier, and if you recall, astute listeners will remember that in November on this very show, I had said that we announced they were expanding to 3 days. I said the reason why was because Sam wanted to bring back an act who had been here before, and with absolutely no prior knowledge, just my knowledge of Sam and the show, I said my money's on Brandi Carlile.
That's what you were hoping for.
Brandi Carlile is your Sunday headliner. She's coming back.
And she's just exploded.
Yeah.
And she's got 6 Grammy nominations this year.
We'll find out how she does on Sunday. So perfect timing all the way around.
Great timing. I'm fairly certain at this point now that Sam orchestrated this. I mean, I am of the belief that Sam could do anything he wants to do, so I don't doubt
We were trying to ask him because it's like, how do you do that? And you said he's just that good of a promoter. But also, we were asking about, I'm like, are you already looking to next year? And he's like, yeah, I pretty much already have it figured out. Like, that's how good he is and what he's keeping his eye on.
Year one, on the second day of the first year, I ran into him on the festival grounds and just asked him, I said, hey, do you have an idea for who's going to be for year 2? And he didn't hesitate. He wasn't like, well, this is my wish list, whatever. He just matter-of-factly said, Willie Nelson, but I haven't put an offer in yet.
So he knew.
Yeah, he's
thinking that far in advance.
And that's the way Sam's always worked. And that's really been what makes Woolies and Up Down and everything that Sam has done just effective. Is not just that he's a good businessman with a good head on his shoulders, but he's just supremely confident in what he can do. And
has some great vision, too.
And has great vision and the willingness to carry it out. So anyway, August 2nd through 4th are the dates for those. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Tickets aren't on sale yet, but the full lineup is at hinterlandiowa.com. Go check that out for all the details. They have an app. You can sign up for the app, and it will alert you as to when the tickets go on sale. Any
February
news
15th,
that comes up.
that's not far.
Yeah. So, I mean, and this is going to be, I mean, if you haven't been to a Hinterland yet,
everybody's going to be going this year.
This is the one to go to.
Yeah, what he said, 13,000 is what he expects. He's going to have a lot more than that.
Oh yeah. So this is, and we've talked about this before too. Is that the beauty of Avenue of the Saints is that he can just move that stage back and bring more people in. It's the first year he limited tickets to, I think it was 5,000 per day, and then he's just expanded that every day because that's what they can do with that. So yeah, even if you haven't been down there, even if none of this music is necessarily in your wheelhouse, go down and check it out for the experience.
I say the experience alone.
Yeah, and Avenue of the Saints, those guys should be applauded too because that's a fantastic venue. That is a beautiful, beautiful place.
I remember when it was just kind of a big hill, and they're like, okay, what are we going to do with this? Fingers crossed, and now it's
like
it's the place.
6 years ago, there was a local festival called the Bushwhack Festival, which I think was the first thing they ever did down there. They didn't have the stage up. It was just these 2 hills. They put a riser up kind of at the top of one of these hills. And I'm talking to one of the managers, and he's saying, yeah, we're going to have an amphitheater down here and do this and whatever. And I'm like, okay, good luck.
Yeah.
And then a year later, Hinterland happened.
Yeah, but think about how Hinterland was forced to go down there. And they always say there's always something that's happening. There's a reason things happen. That could have been the reason.
Yes. And I've mentioned this before too, but that first year when they had to move because of the flooding, Jill Haverkamp and Sam Summers, the way that they've worked that transition, it was absolutely seamless. I mean, I'm sure it was insane on their end, but from the public's end, there were no issues, and that was a beautifully handled transition. So everyone that Sam has in place, he puts good people in place. He has a solid vision. They execute it. I can't say enough good things about.
All right, enough about Sam. We know he's amazing.
Yeah, come on. He's not even paying me, Sam.
We'll get you a ticket.
I need some tickets. Hoyt Sherman Place is bringing back Jazz in July. Which is fantastic. Yes, this is a great event that people loved seeing. And so that's going to be what they're going to do is instead of doing it in small, neighboring towns like it used to happen now, these are all going to happen at Hoyt Sherman Place on the lawn. The first shows start July 11th.
Okay.
You can check out HoytSherman.org for all the details. And in keeping with the Jazz in July tradition, they're all free.
Yeah,
so you can just you can just go down there, hang out in the lawn in Sherman Hill, and listen to some jazz music.
That's awesome.
Happening now this week. Let's get to some actual music that's happening this weekend. My good friend, our good friend of the show, Courtney Krause. She's playing at La Poste in Perry. La Poste? Perry. Did he just add in a fencing joke? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. 4:30 p.m., no cover for that.
Only you.
People are going to be using that too.
Let's hope. Ryan O'Ryan is the Hy-Vee Market Grill. I have no idea what he plays. I have no idea who he is.
You just like the name.
I just love that his name is Ryan O'Ryan.
There you go.
Ryan O'Ryan, Hy-Vee Market Grill, Fleur Avenue, 6 p.m., no cover for that show. Also happening tonight, the Heath Allen Band are playing at the IPO1 Studio One concert. You can go check that out at the Des Moines Social Club for free at 7 p.m., or if you're home or in your car, just turn on IPR.
Yep.
Listen to it live. That is a great series. I really love that show there too as well. Tonight 7 p.m. no cover for that. Happening Friday, the Haunted Hallows have been absolutely hustling on this CD release. This is their third CD release show in the last week. They've done one in Ames. They did one over at, I believe it was Gaslamp last week, and now they're at Lefties with Adam Bruce, Crystal City, and Danny Wolf.
They're working it.
They are working it hard, and I love them for it. 7 p.m., $8 for that cover there. Take a few bucks, buy the CD. Jason Walsmith and his side action, the Riparian Sounds, which is a great name as well. All right, Captain Roy's at 7 p.m. No cover for that show tomorrow. Gina Gedler, who is amazing, is playing at Noche. She's singing the songs of Bette Midler.
Oh, wow.
At Noche, 7 p.m., $20 for that show. You can get in there and try and snag some of those bar seats for free. That is 7 p.m. The Robbie Michael Band is over at Kenny's Garage in Waukee tomorrow, 8 o'clock. No cover for that. Suede is playing at Smash Park in West Des Moines at 8 p.m. No cover. Now, this is an interesting show. Suede is a lot of fun for what they do, but Smash Park. So folks may know I host some trivia nights around town kind of at the end of the week, and I covered a show Monday over at Smash Park. That place is amazing.
Is it really? Haven't been over there yet.
Yeah, there's pickleball courts. They've got shuffleboard. They've got video games.
Nice.
There's food. There's drinks. It's a really cool venue. So I'm interested to see how live music works there. So I might try and get over there and check that out for a little bit there. That's happening there. And then also after Gina gets done at Noche, Max takes the stage with the big band and sings Harry Connick Jr. That's at 9 p.m.
Nice.
$25 for that. If you wanted to, you could just go to Noche tonight or tomorrow, spend $50, and you would have, you could stay all night long. Because after him, there's a free jazz show at 10 p.m. So you could just stay there until midnight, get bombed on martinis, and feel like Dean Martin when you walked out of that place. God bless you, Noche.
One-stop shopping.
One-stop shopping. Ring-a-ding-ding. On Saturday, Chewbacca Fest is happening over at Confluence Brewery. Jaeger and the Polka-Meisters, Jim Stockberger, Courtney Krause, they're all playing over there. $12 gets you a festival glass, a free beer, and $1 off all your refills.
That's funny.
That is outstanding. If I can get my Saturday free, that's where I'm going to be. Luke Fox is playing at Reclaim Rails' 3rd anniversary party. Happy birthday to Reclaim Rails.
Yeah, it's a great place.
That's at Bondurant, 7 p.m. for that show. No cover for there. Luke's a good guy as well. Our dear friend Sarah Routh is back at the Hall in West Des Moines at 8 p.m. No cover for that show on Saturday. And one I'm personally excited about, a very dear friend of mine. He's in the studio today, Stutterin' Jimmy and the Goosebumps. They are playing at Star Bar on Saturday, 9 p.m. No cover for that. Patricia Hartman is playing with Steph Graham at the Waverly on Saturday, 9 p.m. No cover for her show as well. And finally on Sunday, we know we love these Botanical Gardens blues shows.
Yes, we do.
Del Saxman Jones is going to be there doing his stuff. And again, this is a great way. If you've got kids, I cannot stress this enough. If you have kids, take them to one of these shows because it's a nice way to expose them to some music. You can take them out. The Botanical Gardens have the little learning center in the back. They've got the flowers and the fish. This is a great way to spend a whole afternoon with your kids. You can eat at the cafe there. Such a family-friendly events are fantastic. The library does a few. The Botanical Garden does them. I love supporting whenever I can, and this is a great example.
Yeah, and Del is a heck of an entertainer and a legend.
An absolute legend. Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Iowa Blues Hall of Fame. this guy can do it all, and he has. So get out there and check him out.
Lots of music news today. Things happening this weekend, and looking forward to the future. Thank you, Chad Taylor, as we take a look at our local music showcase. Speaking of music, how about live music heading your way? And that means you need to keep it here on Iowa Live. You're watching CW Iowa 23. We'll be right back.